Hi everybody, Steve here from the BizTech Academy, and I have a question for you. How often is it that you come home in the evening, open the fridge door, see there's hardly anything in there and think, oh man, what am I going to cook tonight? Well, that happened to me last night. I came home, opened the fridge door, scratched my head, saw half a dozen or so ingredients in there and thought, well, it's a takeaway again. But then I thought, hang on a minute, I've been working with ChatGPT recently. Why don't I ask ChatGPT, or as I call him now, Chef GPT, see if he's got some ideas and some inspiration? Well, this is what happened. I opened up ChatGPT and I asked a question. I said, below is a list of ingredients in my fridge. Suggest 5 dishes I can cook this evening with these ingredients. If I need more ingredients for any of these dishes, that's okay. Just make a shopping list at the end of each dish after each suggestion. And then I listed all the ingredients in my fridge. I had some butter, some flour, some chicken, some eggs, an onion, some garlic, some asparagus, a mouldy old tomato, some almost out-of-date milk, cheddar cheese, and a potato. I then pressed go. And what did our friend do? Well, Chef GPT certainly delivered. He came back with 5 dishes. Chicken Alfredo pasta, although I'd need to go and get some parmesan and some pasta. Asparagus and potato frittata, which I'd never made before, and I also didn't need anything from the shops. Sounded good to start with. Chicken and tomato stir-fry, well, like I said, the tomato was a little bit on the dodgy side. Cheesy garlic mashed potatoes, and chicken and vegetable skillet. So which one was it going to be? Well, I decided to nip onto Google and try and find some images. I got down to number 2, asparagus and potato frittata, and there it was. I thought, that's the one for me. I don't even need to go to the shops. Now, the problem was I'd never made a frittata before. So I thought, well, let's see if our friend can help us again. So I said, wow, I fancy number 2. Write me a detailed recipe and cooking method for number 2. And Chef GPT truly delivered. As quick as a flash, we had a list of ingredients and a list of 11 instructions of how to make potato and asparagus frittata. I quickly scanned through them and I thought, well, they look a bit complicated. I wonder how long that's going to take. I thought, I know, let's ask the chef. So I said, sounds complicated. How long will this take to cook? And Chef GPT came back and said, 35 to 40 minutes. I thought, well, I can deal with that. And he also broke down how long it would take for each individual stage. And I thought, I have got some friends coming around to join me as well. So I've got plenty of time, not coming for an hour or so. Okay, sounds good. But I did want to know that the recipe would feed my friends. So I thought, well, I'll ask the chef again how many people he expects that recipe to serve. So our friend came back and he said 2 to 3 people were just serving the frittata, which was the aim. I could make a stretch if I had some other stuff, but I really had nothing. So I went back to our friend and said, okay, there's 6 of us. Please amend the recipe. And quick as a flash again, he came back with a revised recipe and quantities for 6 people. I did a quick check in the fridge and found that I did have everything in there, so that was perfect. There was one thing missing, though. I'd never made a frittata before, and I didn't know what we should be drinking with it. So I wrote, thanks, one last thing. Can you suggest a wine to go with this dish? And I couldn't believe my eyes when Chef GPT turned into a sommelier and suggested a couple of options. So a Sauvignon Blanc or a Pinot Noir, both of which I had in the fridge. So with 6 of us, I thought maybe we'll polish off a couple of bottles. And then I felt a little guilty for asking Chef GPT all these questions, so I thought I'd ask our friend if it would like to come round for dinner. And you can see the response below. Thank you for the kind invitation. As an AI language model, I don't have the physical presence or the ability to join you for dinner in person. However, I'm always here to assist you with any questions or provide suggestions whenever you need them. Enjoy your dinner and have a wonderful time with your guests. Well, thank you, Chef GPT. We certainly did have a good time and everything went wonderfully well. We had a couple of bottles of wine. The frittata was lovely. I'm really glad, though, we didn't put the tomato in there. It was a little bit off, I have to tell you. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up if you would. Subscribe to the channel. We're doing lots more videos on ChatGPT and real-life practical uses of the application. But in the meantime, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.